problem is Cody's not always available. So, and we're going live. And but now I'm learning to do them on my own. But I got to learn how to get a guest on StreamYard. I don't know how to do that.
Hard?
Someone's
on
got to teach.
StreamYard?
Yeah, but
Dude,
someone.
it's nothing. All you do is hit a tab. You grab the
But
link.
how to get a guest?
What do you mean how to get a guest?
Like it on Zoom. So where right now I could do us here, but I don't know how to do it where I could send a link and you could be on my stream.
No, that's all you do is you set up a room.
See, unstoppable. Lori, say hi to. It's Jeffy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jeff Ross from Los Angeles. Gratitude Cafe, man. These people there work their ass off for us. That you would have a cup of coffee or a piece of pizza. Piece of pizza.
I am getting pizza with my
Really?
pension. Yeah, I ordered a little mini Charles pizza.
Wow, pension pizza.
Pension pizza. Pension pizza. So this is first time I've ever met Jeff Richards, buttered sausage in person. And
Hello.
and Scarlett, I told you, Scarlett will always show up. Hi, I'm about to eat dinner, but I'll try to stay for a bit. So this is. Did you recognize Jeff in person, Scarlett?
It's West Virginia Ben. Hi, everybody. Here comes my coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So he's famous for buttered sausage. And so we have 5 people now. You see 5. And we have a minute and 45 of watch hours. How can we do it to get us both?
Well, I think what we probably find out what we're doing, we should get a piece of pizza.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I'm about to what comments? So you get comments. You do this too on your own.
Yeah.
You do things where you talk and you read the comments.
I try not to read every comment. I've got other things to do in West Virginia.
So right now we're in also Fred, you told Jeff about me. Yes. I said wherever I put this, I could always rely on Scarlett to pop in. And I got to learn things like how to, you could announce you're going to do this, and then they're ready. So this is very spontaneous. What's up, everybody? And,
What's up, everybody? I'm on Broadway. Take a banana for the road. Take one for your mom. Take one to Target. Take one for a walk. Take whatever you want. I did. I'm Jeff Ross. You ready to play ball?
Yeah, we ordered buttered sausage here. And,
Buttered sauce?
and so Scarlett,
Do you have cream, please? Almond or the coconut? Oh, coconut.
so Scarlett lives in Ohio, and I'm coming to Ohio for a film festival and to do autographs and things. The 26th, I think, of September, and you know who's going to be with me the weekend also signing things? Bobby Carradine, really.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Just randomly?
Well, someone was supposed to do it with me from Dumb and Dumber, but he got a job. So Bobby Carradine is not in Dumb and Dumber.
I've never been in Dumber, dude. I love those non-alcoholic beers.
And
Dude, I like to go to Whole Foods. Have you ever had the bananas at Whole Foods? She's Bobby. Come on, pick the phone up, dude. I love your show. You're a madman.
And let me tell Cody we're on. And so basically, it's a film festival, and we're going to be judges, deciding which films win. But we're going to have autograph booths. Bobby was in Revenge of the Nerds and also in Lizzie McGuire. And some comments. Raphael has missed the last 2 streams.
Thanks.
So let me tell Cody. So Scarlett is one of my most loyal person who shows up at these things, everybody. And
What's up, everybody? This is Fred Stoller doing Jeff Ross. What's up, everybody? Buddy, you having a good time? Wanted to see your face.
I'm on YouTube now with Jeff Richards.
I'm on YouTube now with Jeff Richards.
And so
Everybody.
wasn't David Carradine in Dumb and Dumber? Good question. He wasn't. What? Wait, how would David Carradine have been in Dumb and Dumber?
I don't know. What do you think, Daryl?
You know, it's like the 1930s. It's like, you know, Elvis. It's like corduroy. Before corduroy wanted to be corduroy, it was something else. And you get a fudge stain. It was a fudge stain. It wasn't tar. People weren't trying to get you. It was the 1930s with Dillinger and the Gambino family.
Oh, someone commented you have the Dumb and Dumber haircut.
Okay. Do I get a residual check?
So I don't get notices for the TikTok. So okay, so they're going to show Dumb and Dumber. Then I'll talk a little bit about it. Tell stories. And
Yeah, probably go get a piece of pizza. I might get a fudge roll. 1930s.
So B thought my last stream was really good. We're here to put a stop to that momentum. And I can't have, I'm afraid of success, 2 in a row. So
Just take a banana for the road, man. If I can give you anything, the end of my show, I have a banana, and I go, you know what? Go up to a road, take a banana for the road. I'll see you later, everybody. Thanks.
Cody Shank just said Chicago in the 30s.
Yeah. It was the 1930s. It was pre-Columbo. These are people that had normal jobs. They were living near a shopping mall, or at that time it was a pavilions. Same difference. It had different rooms.
And so I can barely wait for the film festival. Well, Scarlett, at least thanks to you and Cody, who I'm sure the Cody family will come, we're going to have at least 5 people at the Dumb and Dumber screening. And we're there all weekend. That's like a hacky thing comedians say. Like in real life, when someone makes a joke, they go, I'm here all week. Right?
Right.
You know?
I'm here all weekend, is what you said?
Yeah.
I'm here all weekend. You'd be surprised you don't hear that enough.
No. When I did stand-up, they used to, comedians would say, tip your waitresses. These were some of the hacky things people say. Tip your waitresses. They work their ass off. Some of them have no ass.
Yeah, or tip your waitresses. Some of these, they have kids, and some of them are my kids.
Another thing, actually, this is kind of topical in a way. Comedians at Catch a Rising Star, Richard Belzer used to say, you want to have fun? Go in the kitchen and scream immigration, which was back from the 80s, so that still is going on. And I want to tell you guys, now Daryl, or whatever your character's name is.
Oh, the final character name is Deech Gambino.
Now, Deech talks about the mafia in the 30s. Wood is here. Now, Wood would know how to do a wide-eyed lens.
That's good. Why-I-odd lens.
Wide-eyed lens. So basically, see, the fact even 11 people are watching this amazes me. When there's so many YouTube channels, TikTok, commercials.
We're having dinner with 11 people.
Yes.
I feel like Jimmy Fallon. We're having dinner with 11 people. It's the coolest thing in the world. We're in a diner here in Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. I can't believe it. Fred Stoller. I haven't seen him since improv days when I was first starting out. He was so cool, so supportive to me. You know, he's got this stream going on, and we're here at Cafe Gratitude. I have so much gratitude. The Roots. I even like the Roots. Roots. You know what I mean?
Jimmy with Fred. It says, "Nice hat." Yes. How do I show it? Buttered sausages. So I used to hang out with. Now the way your guy talks about Chicago in the '30s, Catch a Rising Star in the '80s, you'd have Robin Williams going up, Richard Belzer coked up on stage, Mick Jagger in the audience, mafia people. Joe Piscopo, this is a famous story. He he did a joke. Hey, what are you, two mafiosos in the front? And they were, and they waited for him. There was a coat room, and they tried to hide him in the coat room. Two mob guys beat him up, broke his nose.
No way.
You never heard that story? It's a
No.
famous story. That it was like a lot of mob people. There were a lot of.
Wow.
So maybe the Daryl character should talk about Catch in the '80s, or the mobsters,
You
the
know-
Galabino family.
They had catch a rising star. They also catch whatever you got from that girl or guy you were with. It was the 1930s. I was there. I remember Chicago hot dogs, pepperoncinis, so fun and so hot. And now we're working basically a double shift here in Hollywood. We're at Cafe Gratitude. I have so much gratitude.
So those were the days with Gilbert Gottfried, Robin Williams, Paul Mazursky doing Moscow on the Hudson. How do you do a wide-eyed lens? We need wood. So basically, it was crazy times. A lot of coke in the basement. I remember Mick Jagger came in. De Niro came in with Scorsese to look for people for a King of Comedy. So those were kind of crazy. John Savage. Thank you. Yeah. We'll split this. I got pizza.
Piece of pizza.
With my with my pension, you have a piece.
Piece of pizza.
Mm.
It's you should do a pizza review like I did Portnoy.
Yeah.
Okay, I would do the review, but it's too hot. Maybe you can come back from commercial when it's not so piping hot.
I learned something. There's something called evolutionary biology, which is about sexual stuff and keeping the species going. So we already go and salivate. This is great, even before the pizza went in my mouth. Notice that. So this is all for Cody. Build the watch hours up. That way we can one day have super chat. He gets extra money. What does Raphael say? Coke in the basement. Nowadays you couldn't even get Pepsi in the attic. That's a good joke.
That's not bad, actually.
That's my kid. That's my kid. Hey, Freddie. Oh, Rodney. What am I talking about? The 80s, Rodney would come into Catch. He lived across the street. Try out jokes. There was Chris Rock. There was he wants Chris Rock to a drink in a mob guy's face, and they wanted to beat him up, and they actually stopped it. Chris Rock.
Really?
What do I do a drink in a mob guy's face?
You did? Not a good idea, huh?
No.
Because they'll take you out.
I remember when Lenny Dykstra, you know who he is?
Yeah.
Called Larry David a Jew boy, and he got kicked out. Lenny Dykstra. Those were magic times, the 80s. Catch. That should be a thing where I'm talking to you. All you talk about is the Chicago in the 30s, and I talk about Catch in the 80s. Manhattan. I remember, now I'm being serious, Jerzy Kaczynski, who wrote a lot, who killed himself at Catch Rising Star, hanging out.
Who is this?
He's a famous writer, Jerzy Kaczynski, the painted bird. Um, there was the people that came to catch.
Were the people of the 1930s. They were trying to settle the land of the improv
Great.
stage.
Isn't this great pizza?
Yeah.
Pension pizza, he calls it. That should be maybe my podcast should be called Pension Pizza. It makes no sense. Pretty good. So, you used to come in. So I did my first autograph convention a few years ago. I'm walking around because no one's buying mine. And some woman gets bread. I didn't recognize it was Tatum O'Neill. She used to come in with McEnroe to the catch all the time.
What was that? Come on. You didn't see that, Rick?
My Jimmy Fallon impression.
See, Scarlett thinks it's fun to hear about old comedy. Pizza's so good. You want to get another mini pizza?
No, we gotta save it for. We gotta
All
go
right.
there.
Well, let's save it. I once had a date many years ago. That's the joke. I used to do it. It's so contrived. I used to go, I was having sex with this girl, and a few people laugh. I go, that's not the joke. And I used to do it on knowing they would laugh and then get another laugh. And I go, that's not the joke.
Yeah. That's not the joke.
But you know what's a hacky thing comedians do? They go, stop it, you're making me laugh. And I should do that, like as doing you a version of me, like, stop it, you're making me laugh.
Is that you doing me, doing you?
Yes.
Doing you?
But you know how comedians, there was a guy, I won't say his name, he's a good guy. So he would contrive always a partner's act where he'd pretend they're making him laugh. Stop it, you're making me laugh. And,
You're cracking me up.
yes, I'm eating this pizza because it's pension.
Like anyone could be that relaxed.
Well,
Just to like laugh with an audience.
but I admit I did something very corny where one time by accident I said something wrong. Like I was with a women, I go, oh, women, like a clump of them. So sometimes I did this thing where I purposely mispronounce a word and make it like I mispronounced it and then riff off it, which was contrived.
Right.
Like say a word wrong on purpose because one night I, I'm saying, got a laugh.
Yeah.
And
Recreate those things.
recreate saying something wrong on purpose.
Recreate your accidents.
Yes, recreating accidents. Now, when Cody visited, he got a little aggressive.
Who?
Cody.
When?
When he visited LA.
You did?
Well, he said, you were supposed, and he grabbed me by the neck, said, you were supposed to show me the best pizza places. I came to LA.
Really?
No, I made that up.
Cody. Even though he made that up, please stop doing that. It was the 1930s. It was pizza. It was Joe DiMaggio's Porsche parked outside the Eclipse Club in downtown November.
So, in 2 minutes, it'll be 20 minutes.
What do you mean?
18 minutes up here. So so hopefully, we're getting a third of a watch hour. 24. Or maybe we get more because Scarlett is watching.
That's how you build up, huh?
Yeah, so I think it's more than 20 minutes. Well, you already got your watch hours.
I do, yeah.
How
So what do I do with that?
Well, you already monetized, you said, right?
Yeah.
But you could do something called Super Chat where they like, throw money at you on the side and you see it.
Oh, really? On a Zoom?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's great.
YouTube?
So Kevin Brennan showed my pilot glass. Oh, yes. There was this hack. Did Kevin show the whole pilot? I did a pilot called Laughs in 1990. It was trying to be Cheers in a comedy club. It was so lame. And somehow I it got posted. So Kevin, did he show the whole pilot? Let me see. Oh, but Kevin Brennan showed it on his MLC thing. It's Jeff. Jeff and Scarlett are our most loyal stream watchers. So
What's up, guys?
We're in Venice. What street is this called? Rose?
I think it's Rose or something. Jesus.
It was pretty far with the GPS, but it wasn't too bad. The traffic.
It was a normal ride. We got in the car. We had no problems. We drove. We turned left, and we turned right.
Kevin did not watch the entire left's plot. Okay, what made him stop? He goes, enough of this. I get it. Like, what did he think was funny? How lame it was. So, Flores Morsky got me connected with the Kevin Brennan camp.
Oh yeah,
And there's a big loyal. It's called the Dabbleverse.
that's what they call it.
Yeah, all these like kind of people, and they keep up with it like a soap opera. All the fans, but it's people like, people used to be stirring kind of fringe people, and mostly they curse each other out. Hey, you're an idiot, hey, and bully people. But Kevin is good, but he's got a big loyal fan following. So I went on a few times, and sometimes people from Kevin's come onto mine and they get upset. They go, "Hey, yeah, hey, people should die," because
Acting like they were on it. It's like,
right, they think that's what they're supposed to do on mine. I go, "Hey, yeah, look at that dog. He's gonna die. Hey, hey."
so you get those fans.
Yes.
So you don't really want those. Yeah.
There are some good ones I got from MLC, like Florida.
Some is you sift through them, huh?
Well, they like me on his show, but we got a good chemistry because Kevin and I we know the same people a lot, the clubs, the stories. I don't think if I went on Pete Holmes' podcast, we don't have any chemistry. I don't know who he knows. He doesn't know who I know.
You don't have any kind of history, yeah.
Yes, but with Kevin,
You don't know each other's work, probably.
we could talk about Alan Havey, my favorite person, and just go talk about all the people at the comedy store. I mean, the comic strip and the cellar, and he knows all the people I know. Not all of them, but we have a chemistry, and he gets it. He gets my sad sack, kind of doing the best I can, schmucky guy thing. And actually, Pete Holmes, I got rejected. I one of the most shameful periods of my life, and I'm confessing, is when I first got my Kindle single, Things You Make Fun Of, my book, my Seinfeld year. I went on a few podcasts, and I was making good money from that Kindle single because I was getting like $1 something for every sale. It was only $1.99, but people were buying it because it was the first behind-the-scenes thing about Seinfeld, and it was just a mini book.
It was the first?
I think it was the first kind of memoir that what it was like being in the writer's room of
Oh,
Seinfeld.
wow. I
So
didn't realize that.
yeah, now other things have come out, but no one was really talking about what it was like being a writer and not fitting in on Seinfeld. So it did well, and so a few podcasts really helped. Like I went on Marin and Jay Moore. So then I realized, you got to go on podcasts to pitch your stuff. But then I realized the humiliation of getting rejected by podcasts. Like I got rejected by Doug Benson. The most shameful thing I ever did was I went to they had a podcast convention, actually in Venice somewhere, where we are in Venice. Maybe we should go and roast the ducks. You get it? Oh, that be a Jeff Ross thing. Roasting ducks. I don't mean literally roasting them. Hey, duck.
I mean both, actually, because I'm kind of hungry. Am I having a good time? Why did I tell my face?
And so basically, I remember going to Doug Benson because I would look up what you the top comedy podcasts. And hey, Doug, I could be on your movies thing. I went, whatever, dude. So getting rejected by
Oh, is that
Doug
where that
Benson.
started?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So I also started my antipathy. That's a big word for Doug Benson because I started hate watching. There was a show called The Best Week Ever, where these snarky comedians I didn't know would come on and snark about pop culture. Yeah, dude, you're not washed up. And it was so annoying. All these guys that there was some that were funny. Like I saw Nick Kroll on it, and I got Paul Shearer is his name. I could tell he's innately funny.
Paul
The guy with the gap tooth and the bald guy, and he does a but all of them were just, you know. And so Doug Benson, who's my age, I'm not young, would try to go, yeah, man, I love doobies. Hey, you're not washed up. Hey, dude. It's just so lame and pandering and trying to pretend he's a young dude into cool stuff. Hey, man. So I used to get so mad at, I know you can't win with me. I can't stand the bro comedians and those snarky, I called it red carpet comedy. All I do is snark about, like, hey, Christy Alley, why don't you lose some weight? Hey, Chevy Chase, you're a loser. I mean, it's there's no joke. Like, yeah, and they would show a clip of someone and roll their eyes. Yeah, you're not washed up. What did you say? Earth to you. And Doug Benson was trying to be that guy. Hey, man, I'm cool. I take boobies. I'm into video games. It's like Barry Sobel, who is my age, and he wears his pants at his ass, and hey, I'm into skateboards. Hey, and so. Actually, okay, I'm going all over the place. I'm ranting. What's his name? I'm stealing from this comedian, Dan Natterman. I like him because he's old school. He just does jokes. You know, Dan Natterman?
I know, yeah.
And he goes, it's either the jocks or the cool kids. Like the jocks are the Rogans, the guys with arms this big. Oh, yeah, you pussy, yeah, you don't want Trump. I punched him in the head, Or you get the
But you say that about someone who just works out.
Right, but
Look at him. He's got the barbells. Oh, with the 5-pounders. He's showing off.
all of them. Again, I was doom scrolling and I come upon Bryan Cranston, not Brian Callen, talking about my opener. He could bench press 300. His arms are this big. You can't say anything about Trump now. They're all pussies. Hey, it's all about in the dressing room. They punched each other in the head, and we do 38 push-ups, 300 push-ups before a show, and then we fucking, it's like these morons. And then you have the other ones like, hey man, Wood actually was he did the light, so that show that just got canceled with that girl take after midnight,
Right.
and it's all that, and that it's the jocks, which are those guys. Hey man, you should see my opener. Like I once saw, I don't know who it is. There's got some guy, Big J Okerson. I know he's big. I should know his work. And this biracial guy who has arms this big. Oh, yeah, we went to the room and we stabbed the guys in the head, and they can't take anything. You get those people, but then you get the snarky kind of, yeah. Well, it's like the nerds became the bullies. Now in my day, if you were a misfit loser, you go, hi, I'm Fred, whatever. But now it's like
It is, yes. The nerds became the
well,
bullies.
someone said, I'm going to get in trouble, but I don't care. David Cross, is like this hip guy, but he was probably nerdy, but he was actually a good guy. So, okay. Taylor Tomlinson, right. Yeah. Well, he's the stoner dude in his 60s. And it's sort of like, hey, man, hey, I'm Doug Benson. Hey, man, cool. I know all the video games. I'm Doug Benson.
See, you're the nerd being the bully. Oh, God.
No.
What the?
Well, it's like what you do, where you make it like
It's like almost too ridiculous.
yeah. You do when you do my left. You take it. You add this choice that's not really there.
It's
like
a little.
sometimes-
There's a little bit of. It's not a. It's a little bit of a prick to it.
I'm Doug Branson, man, and I'm into cool things, video games. I'm cool. I'm into new things. Well, it's like you when you just repeat the same. I do the thing. Video games, cool things.
Video games.
But then I turn the character into very spectrum of the.
Hey, Barry Sobel, how you guys doing? I think Jimmy borrowed from Barry Sobel
Yes, he did.
because he would go, hey, yeah, same kind of thing.
Yes.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah, Barry Sobel. I remember he tried doing something called the one man. I forgot the 1 minute talk show, 2 minute, where he had his sidekick. He had Fred Willard. He self-produced these things. I'm eating a piece of thing off the table. This is nuts. Okay, my mother used to eat things like this, like after they eat. Well, I don't know. Barry Sobel. I don't need to rag on
Barry
him.
Sobel, how you guys doing? Doesn't this very similar, huh?
Yes, very.
Hey, you doing? It's the same thing. How's it going, man? I'm Jimmy Fallon. This is Fred Stoller.
Tony.
This is American Life Revisited. We're here in the middle of Hollywood. We're hanging out, having some coffee. It's the coolest thing in the world, man. It's so cool. I mean, here's what I'm going to say. Having fun is cool. And cool is fun. And it's better to be fun than not having any fun if you're not cool,
Sometimes Wood will text me. He'll get mad if I don't have the right lighting, and we should ask them to move the lights. He would say things like that. I was at a restaurant.
would say that?
Wood. He goes, "Can you ask them to dim that light a little?" No, I'm making that up, but it's almost not that ridiculous.
I'm fascinated with Wood now.
Oh yeah, Wood will send me texts going, "You didn't get the light I told you," and he would say things like, "Put a ring light around a poster. I'll set it up." So he's really into like where the mic is and all that.
Wow.
So this is all for Cody. Okay, we got a half hour of ring time. What's it called? Street smarts. All right, let me read some comments. So someone said the guy I hate the most of the bro scene is Tony Hitchcliffe. His voice is so irritating. Well, he's another one, as my mother would say.
I'm number one.
It's
I'm Tony. This is my show,
he's
and this is your life.
he's a skinny little guy that was
I'm
picked
not
on.
that small, and in spirit, I'm 100 miles an hour. I'm a mighty ship. Your next guest is the best.
He tries to be a tough guy. I remember I tried watching his Netflix special. He comes out with a cigarette. Like, if I came out on the show with a cigarette and a leather jacket, they know I'm in.
No, they have you sit down and take your blood pressure.
Well, they know I'm in on the joke that I'm a schmuck. Hey, man, screw you. Hey, I don't hold back at my specials. And like when I used to do the joke, I'm a thrill seeker. I said that. I'm not PC. I'm in on the joke. I'm a moron. But when these people do, like Ari Shafir, I'll talk about the woman's arm was amputated. Good for her. So he did do that.
I know.
He did do it.
I know.
I'm good for her. I'll even say her name. I'm brave. But when I do that,
Yeah, but I mean, it is fascinating. The personalities that come through show business.
Right. But Ari Shafir is a gangly, not attractive, dorky guy, but he became a tough guy. And same thing with Tony Hitchcliffe, or however you say it. He was probably picked on and little, so I remember someone, when I was opening for Norm, someone told Norm, "Hey, he's doing your bit," and on Twitter, Norm said something like, "Hey, that's my bit," and he goes, "Shut up, Colonel," because
Who said this?
Tony Hitchcliffe,
really?
because he was doing his Colonel Sanders, and Norm goes, "You better watch it, son." Like he was almost like,
To Norm Macdonald?
yeah, like Tony Hitchcliffe
Said
said,
that to Norm Macdonald?
yeah, hey, put a lid on it, Colonel, trying to show he doesn't back down to anyone.
Yeah.
And Norm was like almost like, Dabney Coleman kind of old school. Like,
How did he treat it? How did
oh,
he-
Norm didn't like it. It was going, son, I best, like almost the way, Dabney Coleman,
Yeah.
some tough guy, older tough guy would talk to him, son, you best not, you better learn, keep your language, you don't call me Colonel. Like, no, Norm hated it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Does this sound like Tony Hinchcliffe? What a great day. I'm having a wonderful day.
It's almost like Louis Anderson.
I'm having a wonderful day.
A little bit.
Do Tony Hinchcliffe talking to Louis Anderson.
Hello, Louie. How's it going? It's going good. How are you? Excellent. Doing 100%. Number one day today. Fantastic.
I think it sounds pretty close, right?
Yeah. Do you remember doing comedy? Have you done comedy rooms where there were blenders and stuff in the bar? Do you remember that?
Wait, Penelope says, Jeff, you make Freddie look great.
So Penelope came from the Jeff, not Kevin Brennan thing, where he'd come on and he just does off-color nasty things because he's trained from Mickey Love's company, Kevin Brennan.
Right.
So some of them they like to insult us.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Is it hot in there, Louie?
It's hot in here. Top 5 ants on the bar. We survey Show me water.
Should we head over there?
All right. So let me. I'll get the check. I'll linger for a few minutes. Any last questions? See, Slappy Bonaducci. See, these are aggressive people from the ones with the aggressive handles are from. No, come on. I think some of this was good. I talked about cats in the 80s.
People that just hate. Why would anyone that's a fan of the same show that you're on all the time? Why would they not be a fan too? I don't get that at all.
No, they're fans of mine, but they like what I do with Kevin.
Maybe they're just being nice. Maybe they're
Yeah, no. A lot of them, no.
They're
The
just
ones who
joking
linger,
around.
yeah. No,
I
no.
don't think it's like that. It's
No,
not.
but sometimes they don't get what I do with Cody. They go, stop it. Like Kevin Brennan was insulting Cody. Get rid of Cody. He doesn't talk. But that's a shtick. All right. Any last questions before I pay the check, everybody? Did you do? All right. See, this is what he gets from Kevin. Tony Hinchcliffe, did you or did you not tell Stephen Brody Stevens to end his life? See, there's a darkness to
Who says this?
Penelope Parasite, one person from the Kevin place. They like to be very dark.
Is that a real rumor? I mean, I didn't know that. I've heard that before about that, but
Jeff Crone is one of the greatest guys. Is there a rumor? Well, did he really tell him to end his life? Is that a rumor?
I heard that, but I don't know if that's true.
So were you friends with him?
I'm friends with all these guys. Everybody you're talking about, everybody you hate, I'm all friends with all these guys.
You like all the bros?
I like a lot of things. I like a cheese Danish if it's done right.
All right. Ari Shafir actually was nice to me when I met him.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
I mean,
But all I'm saying is, but he's doing the persona I did.
if
but
you
he-
hung out with him and smoked a J with him, you would be like,
I-
this guy's as cool as anybody
No,
else?
no, I hung out. I talked to him a few times. Brian Callen is not a good guy.
Well, I don't know that. He's been nice to me. I don't know. I mean,
He's not.
everybody's got their own, a few people that, you go through it for long enough in any certain same area, you're going to have a few people that you rub
Yeah.
up against.
Brian Callen, I don't like. Remember the time we sat next to Chris D'Elia and he was looking at us like we were homeless people, like he didn't want to deal with us?
Oh, well, that's how, I mean, everybody looks at me like that.
Well, Chris D'Elia. All right, I'm
I'm kidding.
Let me end with some positivity. Who's nice? All right, let's get the check. All right. Ari Shafir was very nice to me, but all I'm saying is I kind of admire, but I don't get how they become tough guys when they're almost doing my shtick, but they believe those tough guys.
I don't think they actually do think they're tough.
Okay.
I think they know they're not tough.
Okay, I read it wrong. You know something? Disregard everything I said. Brian Krantz, Callan's a great guy. All of them are great guys.
A lot of them are good guys.
You know, I said something about David Cross. He's been very nice to me. So, all right, let me. I'm just saying, I like what Dan Natterman said. That okay, how about this? So many of them are not very original. Either they're doing a poor man's Joe Rogan, a poor man's Louis C.K., or a poor man's hey man, all right, Doug Benson. I stand by all the Doug Benson negativity.
Yeah, I mean, hi, how are you? No, I think it's like
He's not a
you
bad
come
guy.
across people that just bug you. Everybody has a few that.
And you got to remember, comedians, we're all nuts, and yeah. So it's
Yes. Yes.
do you believe that Jeff Richards is making me be more positive? He's you're friends with a lot of them. There's
Well,
one.
no, but it's just in general. It's always whatever you think someone's like, it's the opposite.
Yeah, but I'm saying I got to know Kevin Brennan, and he's not a bad guy. There's one guy.
Yes.
There's one guy I know very well. I won't say his name. He's not a good guy. Actually, Jeff Ross is a very good guy. He never said anything bad about him.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna roast this cappuccino. What's up, cappuccino? Look at you. You got all that brown at the bottom, all spotty. You look like a pool in San Capistrano. Am I having a good time? Why don't you tell my face? Woo.
I guess I'm an old guy that doesn't get the guys with the arms this big that talk about punching people in the head. Oh, someone's saying, Fred, don't backpedal. Yeah, and many of them are, yeah, okay. Now,
Yes.
then most of them are not original, but how many very original comedians are there? They're really, again, they're either being, hey, talk or they're like, hey, dude, I'm into doobies. And this is amuses me the Doug Benson, that my mentally challenged Doug Benson guy amuses me. Okay, it makes me laugh. I want to play. I want to play Minecraft later and see movies. I like Marvel movies. See, it amuses me. It's what he really is to me. But but that's we hit it on the head. It amuses me, like, or my inversion of Brian Callen. The working man wants to come home, and he really wants to rant like this and give dance lessons to his kids, and the liberals. You know who's a good guy, but I think out of his mind, and he's a good guy?
Who?
Jim, what's his name? Brewer. Because he's actually funny, but he'll do rants where he goes to diversity. He contorts himself. Yeah, he's like, he'll come in like it's a funny Jerry Lewis character, like science, we love science. Like he makes the liberals, and he makes them convulse like Jerry Lewis. And there's no joke, but it is funny. But he'll go, yeah. Ooh, he likes. Yeah, he'll do a character where it's actually like a funny Jerry Lewis thing. He does one guy. We want to save democracy.
I think he's really funny.
He's very funny and talented, but he just does these rants. He's very talented.
Yeah.
Where he'll just
My daughter came up to me yesterday.
Put a flat on my hand. Flat on my hand.
Yes, he's very talented, but he does these rants where he makes that about like, you want to go, and run around like.
So funny.
But he's good. Tim Dillon is original. I agree with you, Jesse Angel. He is okay. Have you ever seen Half Baked? Jim Brewis did it. Yes. I'm actually.
I was a half baked too. What is
All right. I'm going to end this. I'm actually getting an ocular migraine. So yeah, where things are getting a little dizzy now.
You had it? Oh.
It's not a headache that hurts. It's this thing where things get very blurry and where I can't really read so good, but it's all good. Well, thank you. And let's say, look, I'm going to end the stream and look what it does. End stream, and it should tell